Okay, yeah. So August 3rd, we are announcing the building of our first phase. 200. It was the first phase, 130,000 square foot of a 250,000 square foot building that's part of a 40-acre campus. The campus is called the Data Ranch. We actually own the whole 40 acres, and that development for the 40 acres is meant to accommodate future data center, both enterprise and wholesale type of development that we would be, the developer for. Yeah, it's 250,000 square foot, but it is a two-phase facility. Right. We will construct 130,000 square foot. Will be completed in the second quarter next year, and then we have the ability to add an additional 120,000 square foot once we have the right kind of need for that for the second phase. Well, I think it's a place where hosting companies have wanted to be in and look to get into a bigger facility. Certainly, the enterprise folks looking for a co-location answer, or wholesale, or just straight disaster recovery type of setup. And we've met with and had worked on proposals for a number of companies that wanted a megawatt or greater. And really, we've heard over and over that you need to have it available. They need to see it being constructed. They need to know it's coming online. Right. And so we decided at this point, our current facility is filling up. We're going to have to build anyway, so let's put the facility into Austin that'll let us compete for all of those deals. And we think people want to be in Austin. They want to have their businesses here. Our biggest customers are not Texas customers, even today. They're from the East Coast, West Coast. So those type of customers do want to be in Austin, and we want to have the site that they'll take a look at and compete with to get the deal. Well, I think long term, we want to be able, beyond just the co-location market. There's been enterprise-style clients that have wanted to come into Austin, and we want to be able to attract those deals. We actually are working with the chamber, making sure that we're part of the, the presentation of the city. Data centers and data center campuses are ultimately kind of like an airport. They're a resource for the city. Large corporations that are headquartering somewhere want to know that they have, campuses, data center type of availability that's going to work for all of their needs. So, the thought is, hey, look, 40-acre development will let us kind of build an ecosystem for, both the enterprise client, the wholesale need, the hosting type of customers. As the cloud starts to develop further, it's going to need to be on campuses like that. That's really, I think if you look at the bigger wholesale guys in the broader U.S., they're all going after the bigger campuses. I think we all see the need for the campus type of environment. We want to obviously go the whole gamut. Right. We'll still continue to be a colo looking for the one cabinet customer, right, looking for, a cabinet and 10 megs. But yeah, the hosting companies, they're definitely, I think, part of what would be the ecosystem that we bring into our facility. We certainly want to talk to the more cloud-centric folks that are looking to get, their dispersed type of infrastructure out there. And then, of course, the ongoing corporate needs, the folks looking to get out of their own little minor data center and get into a more, tiered facility, N+1 facility. So it's meant to attract the whole gamut. But, certainly the hosting side, getting those folks in there are a major, goal of ours. Now, look, we're operators. We come from an internet background. Service has been a major element. Ed Hennigan sitting right next to here, he's our very first employee. We have these kind of long tenured folks, and so there's a hand-holding element to bring you into our facility in a real positive way. Hey, let's get you in the right area. Let's go look at your, CFD analysis, make sure we have good airflow, meeting your type of needs. Can we meet your growth side? We have a strong smart hand service. These are engineers that are doing this. They're able to go do the basic operating system, flipping out hard drives, any type of flipping of boxes, all those things. But they're engineers. They're not just technicians. We have master electricians on staff. We have engineers that are doing the customer implementation. So, the service element is a big part of our offering. Now, we're not a managed services kind of company. Ultimately, we're looking for those to come in and be part of our ecosystem, right, and provide services to our customers. Right. But at the colo level, at the server level, we are absolutely service oriented. I mean, our sales side, Martin Noonan, our VP of Sales, is a broader role. He even does business development relative to that. But yeah, that's working with partners, guys that are in our facility or can help, integrators, those type of folks that are, helping people get set up in the facility. But yeah, we like to work together. I mean, all the way to the network layer. We're a carrier-neutral facility. We have a number of network options we want to hook you up with. We want to help people in the right direction, point them in the right direction. And yeah, that all kind of works together. That's the ecosystem part of it, where we are all working together to, get satisfied customers into this facility, and we're all helping make sure that they're happy. Well, to give our history, I mean, we started in 1994 as a residential ISP in San Antonio. Right. We're a privately owned company, never had any private equity, never had any venture capital, and we've basically built this business evolutionary. We take the cash that we're generating, reinvest it into the business, and evolved all the way through. We opened our first, co-location facility in '99, a little 6,000 square foot co-location facility in a bank vault. And in 2003, we moved into our current facility, which is 40,000 square feet, 20,000 square feet of raised floor. That's here in Austin. We acquired a co-location facility in Houston that we've been operating in since 2002. I think that's right. Yeah, and so and we continue to operate that facility today. And so we have those two current operating facilities. Both will continue to operate, continue to be, part of our portfolio, and this will be our new development, where all kind of new developments go. And really beyond this, we don't intend to kind of stop here in Austin. We'd like to go ahead and, part of our growth plan is to go into other cities as well. But, this is our home base and the place where we feel like we can compete the strongest right off the chute. So, that's where we're going first.